This application simulates the differentiation and expression of RFundamentals fundamentals. The three colored circles represent the possible differentiation of an order 3 combinatorial group of fundamentals of a 6-element set of which there would be 20 order 3 combinatorial groups. The animation suggests ongoing pulsing instances of differentiating fundamentals of a Platonic featureless unity. When you click one of the circles, a white colored instance of the circle or fundamental appears at the center of the frame. This circle represents an undifferentiated Platonic instance of the fundamental having no differentiating features. Dragging the centered white circle along the diagonal away from the center point or unity simulates its differentiation as T and V RFundamentals fundamentals and anti-T RFundamentals fundamentals. When the mouse is positioned over it, a description of an instance appears below the colored circles. This motion represents an anti-combinatorial action or impulse. There would be time-like and space-like features of differentiation until at the maximum anti-combinatorial actions the differentiation integrates into a T or V unique fundamental. This integration is the fulfillment of the nominal evolution of the RFundamentals fundamental. Dragging the differentiated fundamental along the diagonal toward the center point or unity simulates its topological interplay or combinatorial action with other T and V differentiated RFundamentals fundamentals and its combinatorial action with anti-RFundamentals fundamentals. The distinguishing features of the T and V fundamentals then expressed as properties of the phenomenal T and V RFundamentals. These include the prime, flavored, and generic expressions. As an expression, the features will exhibit as unique properties of the fundamentals of an order 3 group. As a prime expression, the time-like or space-like single feature exhibits as a unique property of a fundamental. As a flavored expression, the inverse time-like or inverse space-like double feature exhibits as a unique property of the fundamental. As a generic expression, a time-like and space-like feature exhibits as a unique property of a fundamental with a time-like or space-like single feature exhibiting as a property of a time-reversed fundamental. The numinal order 3 group triplicity of the fundamentals constrain the topological interplay of the phenomenal expressions. Therefore, phenomenal constructs of the Rishon expressions must integrate or unify the properties of the 3 fundamentals of a nominal group. That is, the expressed color differentiation of 3 Rishon expressions must all be included, or sum to white. In this case, we have a generic T expression exhibiting a blue, and a generic T expression exhibiting red. And here we have the generic V expression exhibiting orange, which cancels the blue, thereby leaving us with a red differentiation expression, which does not fully integrate the properties of the constituents, since we would need all 3 colors exhibiting to give us white, or the 3 anti-colors exhibiting. And here we have the blue and its anti-color orange canceling and leaving us with the red feature property exhibited. So any phenomenal construct of the expression of the fundamentals that does not fully integrate unify their properties must be constituents of more complex phenomenal constructs. And in this case, this represents a U quark having a T, and a V. And since the features of the fundamental do not fully integrate or sum to white, the U quark then must be a part of a more complex system. And so the former, the one-dimensional constructs such as Rishons and quarks, and the latter defining 3-dimensional constructs such as leptons and baryons.